Hi, everyone. My name is Kendall Rawls. I'm the Director of Development with the Rawls Group, your host. Today, Lloyd Rawls, founder of the Rawls Group, is filling in for Dr. Merlot. Dr. Merlot and I were scheduled to discuss how do I deal with the petty crap I endure as a leader of my family's business. But Dr. Merlot seems to be MIA. Thankfully, Lloyd has some free time in his schedule, and many have wondered before we jump into this question, who is Dr. Merlot? So, Lloyd, let's get a big question out of the way. Are you Dr. Merlot?
I know Dr. Malone really well and have seen him at his very best and worst. And so I really don't know how I should take your question as a compliment or criticism. But the question merits an answer. So I asked, do I look like Dr. Merlot? Not a chance. Only under the influence of dim light or some fine vino could someone take me to be the flamboyant Dr. Merlot. He's really a handsome, erudite dude. Me, I'm just an ordinary earth tone succession plan. He's controversial and profound. I try to go with the flow, keep my clients comfortable, and keep them expressing freely their feelings and goals towards their family and their business.
So I assume you're aware Dr. Merlot has been on a writing spree again, apparently preparing to publish a broad diversity of responses to questions presented to him by family business owners. We have received excerpts from his publication, Family Business Heartburn Relief. We have been endeavoring to reach him to discuss his writing, but he has been unresponsive. So could I ask you to read and comment on some of these excerpts?
I sympathize with your situation and knowing that he is currently preparing for a stupid golf outing, the grip of the great invitational. I can easily accept why he's unresponsive. The problem I've had with Dr. Merlot is that when he returns from these quiet times, I ultimately want him to shut up. So prepare yourself if he is responsive. But in the interim, I'd be pleased to assist because the only general applicable description of Dr. Merlot is conundrum. To use his own words, he could complicate an anvil. And if you do reach him, you can quote him.
Okay, Lloyd, you have in front of you Dr. Merlot's answer to the question, how do I motivate myself to deal with the petty crap I have to endure as a leader of my family's business?
Oh, okay, I do have it in front of me. I am scrolling up and I will read and offer you some comments from what the esteemed Dr. Merlot has written. When family members join the family business, the emotional landscape changes. Any imperfections in the intra-family communications, respect, and or patience are exasperated by business expectations, family emotional nuances, and the pressures of combining both. Even the closest and most balanced families find themselves struggling with crap from what appears to be a never-ending source. If it's not concern over the capacity or development of family member successors, it would be the motivation and retention of key managers who are frustrated by the rising of the family members into their respective roles. Dealing with family issues such as sibling rivalry or whining by immature family members can suck out your enthusiasm, leaving you empty for those fun and exciting and creative aspects of family business. I think Dr. Merlot here has set the stage very well for what is a common question that not only he, but the rest of our partners encounter that, yes, why do I want to put up with the crap that we encounter sometimes in family business? I mean, succession planning has been described by Dr. Merlot. I've heard him even say it's like sticking your hand in a garbage disposal. It's not that bad by any means, but I would certainly support what he said here in that setting the stage that it is complicated and it does bring forth some challenges, which he calls petty crap. Now, to continue with this question of how do I motivate myself to deal with this petty crap, let me continue here with what you provided me, and I'll read what Dr. Merlot said. If the crap is becoming a major downer, finding motivation to pursue succession planning becomes a function of reminding yourself why. That is, why am I pursuing succession planning? Why did I take on the challenge of allowing family members to be employed in the first place? Why do I care about succession? And why am I seeking succession versus selling out and taking the easy road? Start by sitting down and writing out your purpose and vision for your business, involvement of family members, and your long-term succession goals. Be honest and articulate your goals and the reason why you are or you should be willing to withstand a season of petty crap. If you don't have a good reason, or if there is little to no hope that your children could participate as a family member of your succession team, rethink what you're doing. Keep in mind, not only is your suffering unnecessary, you could also be eroding the value of your business while you are patronizing your family. Recognizing this potential double negative may be justification for changing your direction and relieving yourself of significant frustration and stress. Family member employees are either succession assets or liabilities, never neutral. Your business's prolonged exposure to liabilities comes as a grievous price of both business value and family harmony. Well said by Dr. Merlot. Actually, his thought of sitting down and writing, it's been rare when I've seen Dr. Merlot be that organized and be that well structured in his thinking. He's usually coming right off the top of his head with these comments, but I think his advice there to write it out, why am I doing this? To have those goals in front of you are very appropriate because, hey, succession planning can be a challenge. And it's always good to have it in front of you. And you need to remind yourself why you're doing this. And that you need to also be aware, as he's expressed, that you could be impacting the value of your business. It's going one way or the other, as experience has shown us at the Rawls Group. You're either getting better or you're getting worse through your endeavors to incorporate family in your business. So I think what he said here was really on point. To continue with, how do I motivate myself to deal with the petty crap? Assuming the process of documenting your reason for involving family members and seeking succession motivates you, review it regularly as your circumstances call for you to revitalize your enthusiasm. Or I would add here for Dr. Merlot, although he didn't say it, or come to grips with reality. To help maintain motivation, share your purpose with challenging family members and employees and ask for their feedback. This process provides those creating the challenges the opportunity to reconcile inappropriate behavior and express support for your goal. For family members who continue to create challenges, sharing your purpose also clearly communicates to them that you're aware of their challenge and you are potentially getting weary of their behavior. Well said, Dr. Merlot. Put the pressure back on those who are creating the problems. Don't bear an over responsibility to carry the full effort of succession on your back. So to continue, as I scroll up with what you've sent me, Kendall, how do I motivate myself to deal with this petty crap? Well, to continue, if applicable, be sure to mention to all involved, that is your kids, your managers, spouse, in-laws, a reason for involving family members and seeking succession is to avoid selling the business in the event of your death, disability, or retirement. Specifically convey to problematic family members, if your life continues to be a bitch, the plan could change and the security within the family business could be in jeopardy, or their security within the family business could be in jeopardy. To key managers, employees who are creating challenges, let them know forthrightly that their cooperation and support for your succession initiative supports their career security, and that security would otherwise go up in flames if the business was sold. Continuing, hopefully through clearly identifying and communicating your driving purpose for the family business succession, you will find clarity, direction, encouragement to reaffirm that the crap you are that you are enduring is potentially worth the long-term reward. And that would be the conclusion of his answer. And I find Kendall, although his perspective is bizarre in many respects, I think it's right on point. And I really don't have a whole lot to add. I think he has hit the number there.
Thanks, Lloyd. Thank you so much for filling in for Dr. Merlot. Hopefully we can find him somewhere around the country soon.
Yeah, that would be nice, but I wouldn't be too hopeful.
Do you have a question you want answered by an expert? Feel free to reach out directly to Dr. Merlot or Lloyd Rawls at the email addresses listed on the screen. Continue listening to the series now or come back later for more. Each topic featured may want you to learn something new.